Just grab 4 boxes.
Let's just do a giveaway.
Deal or no deal?
No. No, let's just do a giveaway.
I think deal or no deal is more fun.
Are we live?
Yep. And so it begins. Good morning and welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Friday, June 30th. The light at the end of the tunnel has arrived. Quick note for anyone who purchased Uno lights. We filled the orders. I think I had 4 Uno lights in the store. We filled those orders with the 4 Uno lights that remained. I'll order new lights Monday or Tuesday. Part of the reason I'm not just ordering them right now is their warehouse is closed. And so I need to look at their email. I think they said they were actually closed through the 4th, reopening on the 5th. So I'll probably order those lights on the 5th. And there are 3 or 4 of you who may wait until kind of middle to late the following week for me to fill those orders. But good morning. Are we just doing a single giveaway, Jeannie?
Yes.
Jeannie is getting a single giveaway for the day. We will have a...
This is so gorgeous. Should we do one of these? We just got these in.
Okay, but then now we need a question.
We need a question.
Yes, I am ready.
I gotta sit.
You ladies could probably tell I was in like a little bit of a bad mood yesterday morning.
I didn't know.
See, I was good at hiding it.
Were you in a bad mood yesterday?
I wasn't in an awful mood, but I definitely was ready to
Give me a chair.
have people stop asking me for things.
Patrick, we're in a retail business. That's what people do.
I'm getting you a chair.
I'm getting some stuff to show off. And maybe I'll put this in there. And then I wanted to show him some.
All right, Paula, we will see you this morning.
Wonderful.
Have all the Winter Wonderland kits shipped yet?
No.
Will they all ship today? Or like today and...
We will ship all of them by the end of day today. So I'll make sure. I've had Ryan here, and so
there's been a lot of shipping, like in the range of like 40 packages.
So don't worry, and the event's not till July 29th. So I'm gonna come in one day next week. So if we do not, for some reason, if we don't get them all out today, but I think we will, I'll come in either tomorrow, or I'm definitely gonna come in Wednesday because I want to accept packages coming in so I can get them out. So I'm gonna be here on Wednesday, shipping and accepting packages before I leave with Violet on Thursday. So oh my god, I can see. Okay, my glasses have been so dirty since on the way to the store today. I just didn't even clean it. I was just staring through them, and they're covered in like dog spit. I have received. So Wanda, you have or you haven't received?
I'm assuming she's saying I haven't.
She hasn't.
Don't
worry.
What would make sense.
I'm gonna get it out. I did a couple more packages last night, and then I said Ryan's gonna be here all day tomorrow. Let's just send it out tomorrow, and then if he leaves early, I will stay and get them sent out. Do you have any more of the eight? So Liz, those $80 lights were the Unos, and those are the ones that Patrick is going to be ordering more of. So if you want it, I would put your order in, and then he'll know you need that allocation, although we'll order extra of those as well. To all the Canadian, happy pre-Canada Day. So is that like, is Canada Day, is that like an Independence Day kind of thing, or is that just a celebration of Canada? And I'm down with whatever.
So is Canada? Does that mean Canada Day is tomorrow? Is our son in Canada on Canada Day?
You know, Kai's been in Canada this whole time.
Oh,
on
Canada.
He's there on his first big boy trip, and he says they've been so tired that they have just been.
Well, he said last night they all fell asleep in their chairs. So I think they must have like chairs and couches in their hostel room.
He's staying in. I've never stayed in a hostel. Have you?
I've stayed in hostels.
I've never stayed in where does that name originate from? It doesn't sound welcoming.
Hostel?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right? Doesn't sound welcoming.
It's TEL, not TIL.
Liz,
I
look
know.
up
But still,
Uno. UNO.
I've stayed in them in Europe.
Let's look up the origin of the word. The origin of the word. Well, there is a movie. Still.
Etymology hostel. That's what you should look up.
No, other people have looked this up.
Yeah, but you're looking for the etymology, the root of the word.
History.
Oh my God.
History. It dates back to 1909 when a German teacher recognized a need for night shelter for groups of school children. Hospice from French hostels and from hostel to hotel. They both find their root in Latin hospices, meaning for visitors.
I did say that 5 times real fast.
Hospice.
Hospices.
I mean, how do you say that?
Hospice.
Even though it's like that?
Hospice.
Yeah. So, anyways, but it's welcoming. And so he's staying at his first hostel with his buddies, which I think is like super cute and grown up. And I'd always wanted to do the backpacking
When
thing.
we talked to him last night, he was like, I can't talk. We're about to jump into a waterfall.
Yeah, yesterday. He's like, can't talk right now. So I sent him a message that said, why can't you talk right now? Call
And then
me.
he called.
And then he said that.
Called. He's like, I can't talk right now. We're about to jump into a waterfall. Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
So yeah, I think he's having an amazing time, and I think they're, so Violet said not to tell us, or not to tell Kai we know, but they're what are they calling him?
No, we're not talking about that on the live
It's
stream.
not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
You
but
would totally say it.
we weren't supposed to tell Kai at all.
Nobody here is gonna tell Kai.
Mama Mulligan.
They're calling him Mama Mulligan. Yeah, he's Mama Mulligan on the trip.
Well, and I'm sure last night he was like, we're like, what are you doing for dinner? He's like, we're making ramen with green onion and farm fresh eggs. And I'm like, oh my God, my son is like arranging
the mama.
dinners. My son is arranging and making the dinners on this trip.
He totally is the mama. Oh my God. I think Western Canada's not smoky, isn't it? It's like central and everything that's
I mean, I don't
east.
know if she's talking about here or there. But no, I think the fires are primarily in Quebec. But it's clear in Reno. It's been hazy. There's like a lot of prescribed burns going on right now. they're burning the high grasses that are a result of the incredibly wet spring. So there are a decent number of prescribed burns, but no, I think it's clear up there too.
You fixed Myra's thing so she could make comments? Was that easy to do? I feel like I've had other people that say that.
Where's Myra?
Myra's right there. She said, "Thank you for fixing my computer." So
Yeah, and I need to, Myra,
Is it
and
a
I'm gonna
setting?
do it before I leave, but I need to ship your machine.
is it a setting, Patrick?
I've
Like,
been,
how did you fix it?
She was signed in not with a Google ID, so I just had to sign her in with a
You
Google
have to
ID.
have a Google ID to chat.
Yeah,
on YouTube?
like you can set up an account so that like you have a access to YouTube on like an AOL or an Outlook or something like that, but if you want to be able to comment, you actually have to have a Google account. So I just set up a Google account for her and did that.
It's been the first, knock on wood, summer we've had without smoke for how long?
Well, no, that smoke season hasn't started yet.
Well,
It gets smoky
it was,
in
remember,
like
4th
July.
of July 2 years ago?
That was
Not last year, the year before.
The
And
year
then
before.
it was smoky.
But like normally we have like a month of smoke, which is why everyone out here thinks it's so funny when like Chicago has 3 days of smoke or when New York has a couple of days of smoke and the entire world reacts. And then we like suffocate for a month and nobody cares. Today was the first day. Yeah, it's we feel for you guys because we're so used to dealing with smoke. So it is a reminder that we are open till 4 today, and then we are closed through the 11th. I'm gonna do my best to get a handful of machines out. I did talk to a couple of people about getting machines out. So I'm gonna do my best today. We're going to get out today what we can, and then a couple of the guys have talked about working a couple of days next week, but we'll see what actually happens.
You know, when you go into
A
vacation
couple of those
mode,
guys were supposed to be here at 9 today.
I'm going to put this up, and I have this other fabric, but I'm not seeing it on the website, so maybe we didn't put it up yet. If you are from Reno, I have, and I don't, like I said, I got to look because this isn't there, but I have this in the store now. So this is Wolfpack fabric. This is the cotton Wolfpack for your favorite Wolfpacker. And then I just got this in. How scrumptious is this? Ugh. Fleece. Isn't this so nice? University.
I need to be like doing some working.
University of Nevada, Reno. Make some like super cozy like little blankets that you can tie off, or you could do pajama pants. I make fleece pajama pants for my kids and they love them, and they're so cute. So I just put that on the site. The fleece is on the site. It's normally $14.99. I have it on the site for $15.99. And then the other fabric, I don't have it up there. So I'll get that taken care of. We have started the clearance. So, and it's really like in the store. Actually, Graydon has been putting it online. So we'll figure out a way that we'll have like a clearance section. I think Christine is creating that for us. So there's fabric in the store right now that is 30% off and 40% off. And then we're going to be adding lots of things like Anita Good Designs. Oh, I think she added that too. I think she added our closeout Anita Good Designs. So, and we love Anita Good. We're closing it out because Anita Good at this point, I think, is direct to consumer. Just from them to you. No middle person anymore. So, do you know if there will be... No hurry. The live show for the needle holder. Never got it straightened out to be able to see the live show for the needle. Oh, I think let me send myself a note, Betty, but I thought I dealt with that. You need needle notebook? Needle. I thought we sent that to you. Video to Betty. I really have a lot of projects that I want to work on. Like, part of me is okay with taking the time off next week because I really want to do some projects that I don't have time to do during the week. Betty, I added you to my list of things to do. We have not received the PQ 1500s, Miss Dana, and I'll talk to Patrick about that again. But you are welcome to, you can borrow mine. I don't lend it out to everyone. Dana works with us, so that's why I'm saying she can just borrow mine. Do you know if there's going to be any new pillows for Kimberbell coming out soon? Aside from Nativity, well, there's going to be those 2 pillows. Number 1, the Nativity pillow, which is amazing. And I like it because it's new and it's different. Like, it doesn't look like any of the other Kimberbell pillows. So I find that intrigues me. And then there's also going to be the square one. And the square one, and remember when we have those, you buy the kits from us, and then the embroidery design and the background quilting will come from Kimberbell. And you should still send them notes to say, please include background quilting, because I keep thinking they should. Yeah. So we're going to do a giveaway, and we're not playing Let's Make a Deal. Let's pick that box. We're just going to do one giveaway. And don't forget, these are on the site. I fixed it. They're up at 20% off. And I feel like the Moda stuff is really limited at this point. So here is the quilt. And we are going to give one of these kits away. Remember, if you are not from town, you must pay for shipping. It's this kit is $120. No, it's $112 for this kit. But what a fun project. And what I love about the ombre, see that green tree? That's probably the same green, like each one of these, or the turquoises, that's the same turquoise, and the fabric is ombre, so it changes colors as you go. And Patrick, let's see, what should we ask you as a question? I guess, you know what I was wondering, what sewing purchases do you plan on making this year? Let's see what you guys are planning on getting this year. Some of you maybe are planning on getting a machine. Some of you are like machine capacity, and so the only thing you plan on buying this year is going to be fabric. Some people maybe plan on adding to their ruler collection. Maybe you want to add a serger to your collection. Maybe you need a PQ 1500, which everyone should have one of those, to your sewing collection. And and if you do want to purchase this, it's on the site, Ombre Village Pattern, which Heather just put up, and it's up at 20% off. So if you don't win it, you can buy it. And you should get it. I think I have 6 of these, maybe. I think I got 8 of them. Maybe there's 6 of them left. And I should grab one. Because I keep thinking, I want to take a machine with me so I can piece. I need a little machine that, like, wherever I go, like, if I'm watching TV, it's next to me and I can piece. Because what a waste of time to just sit there when you could be busy with your hands, right? I don't know. I am going to come in. Like I said, I'll be here on Wednesday. So if you need something from the store on Wednesday, you can shoot me a note or call the store before you come in and just make sure that I'm going to be here. When I'm at the store, I just leave the door. Even if we're closed, I just leave the door open. Because I'm like, I'm here. Sometimes I don't turn the light on. So I'm like, if they come in, then I'll just help them. So I'll be here accepting packages and doing some shipping. But the question today... They do not show. Uh-oh. What is this? It's ombre flurries. Is that what you're seeing? I'm pretty sure I changed it.
I think isn't that what the fabric is all very towards? Does it have the little snowflakes on it? Or stars?
Yeah, but I'm looking for the kit. Okay, here's the kit. And it's on sale. So it's Moda Ombre Christmas Village. Is it not showing? Let's see, available. I'm taking my numbers down by 1. And are you finding it? They do not show. I would like to get the quilting. No, Liz, quilting bundle. So you want the quilting bundle for cuties? I have no idea if that'll be a special on Kimberbell Day because that is through Kimberbell. So you could shoot them a note and see if they know, but I am not in the know for what specials they're going to have. Quite honestly, I find out about specials and new products from you guys. You guys always send me a note. You're like, what about this? And then I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that existed. So, I know, you know what, Shannon, I really love the projects that are going to be like a little bit, like I love projects that are embroidery and a little bit of piecing. Or I like little bites of piecing. I have really, I struggle doing large things where there's a ton of piecing unless it is paper piecing. And then for some reason, I can just work my way through that because I just love it so much. Oh, and Lori, you're going to answer the question. The question that I just asked was, what sewing purchases are you planning on doing this year? Whether it's a machine, it's an upgrade, it is fabric, it's a special notion, you're saving up for a serger. Don't answer the question right now in the chat. You're going to put it in your comments. And I think the comments will be right here. Something like that. Like right here is where your comments are going to be. And you're only going to do the comments after our live feed is over, and then they'll start to count, and you can make those comments all the way through. Patrick, the giveaway won't be until we get back, right? Giveaway will be when we get back.
Yeah, the giveaway will happen the Tuesday we get back.
So the Tuesday we get back is going to be the 11th. So until the morning of the 11th, you can make your comments. So, yeah. So
and
if
I won't be looking at my email or answering emails or anything.
I will be.
While I'm gone.
I will be.
I will be out of pocket.
Well, Patrick's going to be, he's going to be mountain biking. Right, babe?
Yep. I'm in the woods, and then I'm at the dead.
He's going to be mountain biking with our son up the Oregon coast. And then we're taking our kids to go see 2 nights of Dead and Company, which should be an experience for them.
Maybe you took too much too fast. Maybe you took too much too fast.
Street. Yeah. All right. Fabric shows on sale, not the pack. So that's the kit. It's if you type in. Did I not add it to the sale page? Oh, you know what? It's not on the sale page. Let me add it. And then it'll be easier for you to find. Save. Collections. I'm so bad at this. Promotions. Patrick.
I'm dealing with Utah.
I saw what you were dealing with.
Well, yeah, I saw what
you were dealing with.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Life outside of the store happens sometimes.
He's on the phone with his boyfriend right now, one of them. Okay, I just added University of Nevada fabric, and sometimes it takes a minute, but I will take that fabric kit as well, and we will add that to the very top of the promotions page. There it is. And how do I move it? I'm moving it right now. And you should be able to find it. I know it's hard to find stuff. And, the other thing is Violet and I are going to be working on, Gwen, so glad you asked that. I don't like to talk about stuff when it's not happening.
We have a database to do, but Violet's working on that for us over the summer.
So Lynn asked, how often do they do updates on Baby Lock?
There is no rhyme or reason.
So the best thing
They
for you
do
to
them
do
when they need to do them.
is periodically, I would type in Baby
And
Lock.
Lynn has a Solaris, correct?
Yes.
So if you're attached,
I was answering it.
okay.
Did you hear that I was answering the question?
Yes.
So how come you
Yes,
had
dear.
to?
Okay, dear.
But did you hear?
I'm capable of that today. I was not capable of that yesterday.
So, periodically, if you are a Baby Lock customer, type in Baby Lock in the name of your machine. So if you're Baby Lock Ballad, you could type in Baby Lock Ballad. And then when you go to the page, you want to go to the Baby Lock page, and you should show them this. And like I typed in baby, oh, you can't even see that. You can't even see that, can you?
So this is more of a general response
And then right
for
here,
machines that aren't the Solaris.
this is for the Solaris too.
No,
Why not?
because your machine has technology
Oh,
that
yeah,
will
yeah.
automatically tell you when
That's
there
true.
are updates. So
So-
maybe I should have answered the question.
Patrick. Okay. Then you can go even if you did have the Solaris and you wanted to do your update manually, and sometimes it's a good idea, and this is how you find it. It's a good idea because I like to do the big ones just via USB because sometimes they bog them down.
safe. I feel like that is safer.
Okay, did you hear Patrick say it's safer? And then right here, there's a button that says manuals, updates, and brochures. And you click on that, and then it'll tell you what your update is. Oh, you guys can't even see that. If you are a brother, and you might want to write this down, if you
Can I
are
see your glasses?
I cleaned them. No?
Let me see your glasses.
If you are a brother machine owner, you're going to go to support.brother.com. Support.brother.com. That is your site. Just burn it into your memory. Support.brother.com, and then it asks you for your model number, and then you can check and see what version you're at.
All right. Now, my response is you spent a lot of money on a really nice machine, and that machine should be connected to your wireless network
For Luminaire and Solaris.
for
all-
several of the machines. If your
That you
machine
can't-
is wireless, you should have it connected to the network.
But can you update? Which ones can you update
Most
wirelessly?
of them at this point have that ability.
Any of them ones that are wireless?
Not any of them, but most of them. And you're seeing that function be turned on for most
Got
of
it.
them. So if you have a Solaris or a Luminaire and you are connected to your wireless network, every now and then you're going to log into your computer, and in the upper left-hand corner where it shows your wireless symbol, which is either not grayed in, meaning you're not hooked up to the wireless network,
have
and if
this?
you're not, you should be, or it's gray, meaning you are hooked up to your wireless network. And if that's the case, then when you see an exclamation point there, in fact, I just got a phone call from a customer that was trying to describe to me, she was like, I don't know what's wrong with my machine. And I'm like, why? And she's like, there's a line through my wireless symbol. And I'm like, I've never seen that before. And then after talking to her, I realized what she was saying was there's like a little exclamation point in a circle there. And that will tell you if there's an available wireless upgrade or update available. And you just do it that way. We have seen with the larger updates that have been more and more frequent that the machines, especially if they have eco turned on, meaning the machines turn off when they're not being used, it's very difficult for the machine to download the entirety of the update. But the reality is, if you have these nice machines, your machine should be notifying you when there are updates available. And you can actually touch that gray wireless button and it'll open your wireless page. And I think it's the second page in that group of 3 pages will tell you when there is an update available. So,
oh my God, it goes to a competitor's site? Oh
what?
my God.
What are you talking about?
All right.
What are you
Got
talking
it. For the ombre thing. Let me check that. So when you click on Christmas Village pattern, okay, let's fix that right now. We will get that taken care of. Oh, maybe everyone, I was like, I wonder why nobody got that. It's so cute. And maybe everyone has been going and buying it someplace else because the link takes you there.
What link?
Add to cart. No, that let me add it to cart. Is it the other stuff? Ombre. I don't know yet.
Click on the picture.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody put an active link in the description.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll get that fixed. Okay. All right. We'll get that all fixed today. All right. Do we have other questions? Margarita, if you haven't gotten your order confirmation or your shipping confirmation, we had 210 kits to ship out. So we're working on it. You will get it. I think we've done probably about 2/3 of them. So don't worry, you're going to get your kit. And it's not until the 29th. Not to say, don't worry about, but we're going to get it for you. And it's if your order went through, I did the exact numbers, your order is going to be fulfilled. You don't have to worry that you're not going to get that allocation.
So Lynn, excuse me, I need to fix something here.
Lori asked about the kits for nativity. That is on our, hey, could you check there's an active link in
So, I think Brother does send emails. At least my understanding is that Brother sends emails if your machine is registered. It may take them longer to do so. But Lynn asked, my computer is a Mac. Can it connect wirelessly to my Baby Lock Altair? I am unaware simply because I have not looked to see if Baby Lock's database connection software, and it's funny because that's literally what Brother's software is called. It's like the Brother database connection something. Like if you don't have software, and most of the software doesn't work on Mac. I've never been asked the question, does the Baby Lock file transfer software work on Mac? And my knee-jerk reaction is probably not. But somebody had told me, I think that there's a workaround for some of the Brilliance software for Macs, but don't quote me on that. But most of the software written for digitization and file transfers are not written for Mac. You could use a partition like Boot Camp or Parallels to make it work. But that would be something that we would have to look at. There's no direct connection. You need a piece of software to serve as that interface between any computer and your machine. And the bigger question there, was it Lynn who asked that? Yeah, Lynn Mitchell. The bigger question there is there software that's going to work on your Mac that would allow it to connect to your computer? And yes, so Brilliance software does. I think Kim is saying that it works, not workless, but I think Brilliance software does work with the Mac, and that allows for transfer wirelessly between the two. But it's a loaded question, because a lot of people, when they come in and they talk about connecting wirelessly, like at no time does your computer actually connect wirelessly. Like it allows you to send files to the memory of the machine.
Oh, that's a good explanation, Patrick.
I know.
He's very good at explaining things.
So, I was hoping the Design Suite designs were compatible with Embrilliance. The Design Suite designs are specific to IQ Designer and Design Center and features in those things. So
those
it's important to understand, like, there's a difference between embroidery design and what comes in lines and motifs. That works with a feature specific to Design Center and IQ on the large machines.
So what you get in Design Suite, those motifs and those fills, those aren't PES. They're not embroidery designs. So you can't bring them into, right? They're not embroidery designs.
They're not embroidery
because they're just
designs.
going to work in IQ Designer
They're
and Design Center.
specific to the line properties.
And I think that's important for people to understand too, because people will take regular PES designs and they try to bring it into IQ Designer and Design Center, and that doesn't work because it doesn't read embroidery designs. You have to bring your PES designs into the embroidery part of your machine, and that is the only place it's going to read it. Whereas the other flip side of that is you can take a JPEG. So you could take a JPEG and bring that into Design Center and IQ Designer, but you can't take that JPEG and bring it into embroidery. Yeah.
So last but not least, I have a second question, then I need to get to work. And I don't know if anybody, is the front door unlocked? Did you guys come in the front door or the back door? Would you mind unlocking the front door for me?
Oh my God.
I don't know if there's
Pamela,
anybody
I
out
had
there.
a gal that came into our store yesterday and asked to buy, and I have mine hanging up there. They asked to buy spring showers, and it's like, how do you sell love in the form of a quilt? Like, how do you put a price on that? And I told her it wasn't for sale. I told her it wasn't for sale. Someday.
She sold one quilt, and it was a princess quilt.
And
after she sold it, I was like, you should have gotten a lot more money for that.
Yeah, I'm not good at that kind of stuff. But I mean, your kit stuff alone was probably like $150, not including your background quilting. So maybe $400, $500. And who's gonna pay that? Is somebody?
No, I was like, you should have charged. Like, that was tens of hours. How much are you worth an hour? She told me what she got, and I was like, so you're worth like $4
she
an hour?
got me with it. It's for my granddaughter. She loves princesses. She will love this quilt. So
yeah, I'm gonna come.
Yeah,
right up.
no price for
Thank
blood,
you.
sweat, tears, and love.
So my question, I had a great question, and now it's escaping me.
Mine was what are you gonna do? What sewing purchases do you plan on making this year?
Oh, so my question is, how would you ladies feel if we started?
Patrick,
What?
what are you asking? Oh, we're doing it. Braden's gonna do it. We're
How
gonna
would
do
you
our
ladies
first
feel
dance.
about
Did I
us
tell you?
doing like shorts and TikTok
I
and
don't
stuff
even-
like
we're
that?
gonna do.
We have young people in the store now that are going to help
Yeah,
us old
they're
folks.
experts.
Social media manager.
Yes.
Yes, they're experts.
So remember, answer your questions down here, not over here.
I wonder how many people we watch them sometimes.
If I understand correctly, Luminaire doesn't resize imported or bought edge-to-edge designs. Does the Amelia Scott Pro book help? That's a question for Jeannie.
Yeah.
No, there's one prize. Is this the prize?
That's the prize.
But you can answer either question. So I need to get to work. Jeannie, it's all you.
We're out
Thank
of here.
you. I'm out.
Have
See you
a
in 10
great
days.
4th of July. Make good choices. And we will see you in a week when we might do some like pop-ins. Hey! We might do some pop-ins just from where we are, just to like say hello. But have a great time, and we will see you in 10 days.